Welcome everybody. We're just going to be doing a quick video here on Withering Waves and the new feature they added, which allows you to fly in the Huanglong region. I'm going to butcher that, but and why this is huge. I'm sure everybody loves this, but I just found out about this a few days ago.
In my previous match, I slipped and left an opening, but my opponent failed to notice. He gradually lost his advantage. And here, he started to panic until... I knocked him down with a single blow.
Never seen that animation before, but so a big part of Withering Waves is farming, leveling things up, right? And you need a lot of these stars and a lot of these rings. I wish you needed a lot of these and these because I got a lot of those. You need a lot of these too. You need a lot of all of this stuff. But this ring and this star in particular only come from enemies, whereas these drop from challenges. So these you have to farm, right? And a lot of the enemies that you needed to farm were located in the Huanglong region, which you had to traverse either by using the grapple hook jump method, which cools down, has a cooldown, long cooldown, and then use your glider, right? You get, it's one of those glider games, so you have to glide everywhere. And you know, you could do something like you could go to this cliff here, which is one of the highest points in this region. You see everything. I think that's even Mount Firmament over there. But yeah, you can see everything here. You could jump and just glide, but you have stamina that you would waste. As you can see, the yellow stuff, that would slowly go down. And it would just take forever. Everybody has been asking for the flight in this region, and they finally added it with, we'll go here, the Augusta banner, who I'm trying to roll for right now, and her weapon, 14 days. Let's see if I can make that happen without spending any money, but if I have to, we will. Anyway, so right now I'm just farming the crude rings, and the enemies you gotta fight are exiles, and they are located in this region. So as you can see, the guy glowing on my mini map there, I can now fly anywhere. You couldn't do this before. You could only fly in Renacita, which is the newer area. So now I can fly directly to this enemy. Start farming. Now you could always fast travel from spot to spot, but that's annoying. So if I can, I would much rather just fly there. The next one. My airborne stamina, the green wheel, has been refilled. And as you can see, this is me flying at full speed by holding R1. That's how long you can fly for at full speed. I'm just barely good here, and then it stops, and have to refill, refill. Good. So yeah, you could use fast travel and just walk, run, whatever, from enemy to enemy, but the best part about this world is... Oh, what? I thought... Interesting. I thought I had collected all those. There are more sonnets? Okay, I thought I got all of them, but I guess not. Maybe more spawn. I don't know. That's weird. So these guys must be... Now, in a situation like this, where they're this far away, I probably should have... Oh, there we go. I probably should have just fast traveled, but it's fun. Like, flying is one of the coolest parts about this game. So, this game, for those who aren't aware, is a gacha, which means you can spend money to get characters, new characters, or you can just grind. I haven't spent money on this game in a while. I can get most of the characters just by playing. As you can see, I got Lupa here, I got Frolova, I got Zani. I missed a few that I should have picked up. And I will be hurting for that for a while. Like, I cannot, the BB, whatever her, sorry, I cannot remember what the name of the element is because I can't use it. Spectral Frazzle, there it is. Yes. I have no way to access Spectral Frazzle with Zani, so I'm waiting to get Phoebe when she reruns. But I really want to get a guess. I would probably spend money to get Phoebe, maybe. I don't know.
I hear cowering prey.
That's what I like about this game is you don't have to spend money, but you can spend money. But the goal is to avoid spending money, right? If you have to, you have to. If you need a character and they're going away, you know, you gotta start breaking out the money. And that's fair. I heard that Do It Night Abyss is going to do away with all that, and it's going to be more how do you throw this again? There we go. It's going to be more like cosmetics. They're going to sell cosmetics, which I think is a great idea. If this game did that and made it easy to obtain characters, but then cosmetics, they sold cosmetics, really cool looking cosmetics for each of the characters, I'd be down with that. It does not work. Like, I understand the gacha model. When you make a game this fun, like these animations are crazy. I wish Lupa did a little bit more damage. I could probably get her to do more damage, but the animations are just so crazy. And this game, much like Genshin Impact, you know, which is also a gacha, Genshin Impact locks abilities behind specific characters. Really makes it so you have to have characters for traversal, whereas this game really only makes it so you have to have characters for damage. I don't do Tower of Adversity. I'm going to eventually at some point. I'm just trying to build teams. I know there's lots of rewards you can get from it, but I don't want to do it unless I'm prepared for it, so... That was a cooldown on the flight? Okay. I'm gonna farm one more. One more group of enemies here. Call it for the day, but One of my favorite things to do is it's super boring for some of these people maybe, but
Together we vanish.
I like just farming for crude rings and such.
How do you like these?
So you just got a crude ring. Anyways. Do some Pioneer podcast. Yes. Anyways, that's why them adding flying to the Huanglong region was a huge win. And this game is so good. All the gotchas right now are just killing it. And I can't wait to play more. Anyways, bye.